everyone, this is Rabbit Care New Zealand, and I thought I would just do a bit of a cage tour for you guys because I haven't actually uploaded one for ages or for a while, and I thought I'd do one of the cage that Dustin and Bella are living in currently. So just to give you an overview of it, the cage is made up of two large dog exercise pens. So this one here is a slightly taller one, 90 centimeters high, that one, and that's what makes up the majority of it. And then the corner is a 76 centimeter one, which I've kind of put against the wall, just in case they try to jump out, which I doubt they would, but just so where their litter tray is and things like that. So the full measurements of the cage is about 2.5 meters long and about 1.20 meters wide. So it's a really good sized cage, plenty of room for both of them, and I've got most of the time the store open when we're home and in the evenings and stuff, so they do have a lot of free range time. So I'll just do a quick tour of it. So this is the door here, which is really cool. It just flicks open like that, so it's nice and easy for me to get in and out of, and the rabbits to get in and out of. So I'll pop into here and show you what we've got. So I'll start in this corner. So I've got a sheet up just to prevent any escapees, because Bella, hi guys, Bella is a bit of an escape artist, so we like to make sure that that doesn't happen. So in the corner here is a little doll crib, I guess you could call it, which I got from the Salvation Army, and I gave it to the bunnies because I thought it was really cute. So it's purely got a little bit of fleece, and it's got a towel in it as well, just to make it nice and comfy. And I've kind of put a little bit of fleece there so that they can have a bit of a hidey hole underneath if they want to. So yeah, and they tend to have their afternoon naps in there, so they quite like that little area. Just over here, I've got a bendy bridge, which I bought from Animates, and they quite like to have a bit of a chew on it and things like that, and it's another tunnel and another hidey hole for them. And down here is a little nibbler toy that I also got from Animates, and they haven't really done much with it. They're both not really a huge fan of wood, so they don't really chew a huge amount, but it's I have bought one of these before ages and ages ago, before I got Bella, and Dustin absolutely loved it, so I thought I'd try again, but they haven't really been interested. And then hanging across here is baby links, so I just put that up there as something for them to kind of play with, and kind of stops them, if they do, they've kind of stopped doing it, but it kind of stops them chewing at the bars as well. So oh, and the flooring that I have down here at the moment is underneath here. Actually, you probably can't see it. Oh yeah, so underneath here is little kind of rubber mats, which I bought from Kmart. I think it was a 4-pack, was $12. So I've bought 2 sets of those. So I've got, what is it? 6 down, I think. Or maybe it's just 4. 4 down, 1, 2. I don't know, I'm not too sure. I think it is 6, yeah, 6. So 6 down, and then I've put 2 fleeces over the top. They're really good, they don't really dig at it, so it's worked really well, and it's just an area for them to be a nice soft area for them to put their feet on, because I don't want them getting sore hops. And then in this corner is lino, which is where I put their bowls and their litter tray and stuff. But I'll get to that in a second. So what else have I got? This is a little kind of carrot toss toy that I've also got from Animate, so I've got that. They don't really do much with it, but it's there for them. I made this last night, so this is a woven cardboard mat. I think one of the other rabbit channels has it. I think it's 101 Rabbits, I think, does it. That's where I got the idea. So I've kind of been making these a lot with the rabbits because they really, really like them. As you can see, they've already had a bit of a go at it. So I've made 2 of those. I think I'm going to make a few more as well. And then kind of scattered around, which have been kind of eaten, are willow sticks. So I've got one there. Dustin, can you move your foot for a minute, please? I've got one here. So they're all over the place. They're really obsessed with them at the moment. So I've kind of I've going through my willow bunch really, really quickly. So yeah, I'm going to have to replace it soon, but that's all right. And then here I've got a toy from Viovet, which is a carrot, like little toss toy, which I really bought for Dustin because he likes to throw things around, and it's quite cute. So it's like fun on it. So that one's there. This is a corrugated cardboard internal for a Trouble and Tricks cat scratcher. So I bought this for the cat and he doesn't really use it, so I took it out and gave it to the rabbits, and they really like it because Bella really likes digging on that kind of stuff. So I gave it to them and they seem to be enjoying it. They like to sit on it as well. Then here is just a little, I think it's a 30 centimeter cat tunnel, just something that they can have a bit of a run through. And on here is a daisy chain garland from Violet as well, and this I got for Bella originally, and it's really been untouched, so they don't, it's more kind of for looks than anything else. And so I'll just turn around and show you what else I've got. So in the corner here is a little wooden bell ball that I also got from Violet. I think it's in my haul, I'm not too sure actually, it might not be, it might be in my more recent haul, but yeah, so that one is on there. Now the willow stick, this is actually a toy from Little Shinters. It had a lot more to this. It had like bamboo on it and flowers and all this kind of stuff, but of course they've kind of destroyed it, so I kind of just tied it into a bit of a bow, and because these are all apple sticks, so they can have a good chew of that. Oh, you're chinning it, baby. You're not doing to chin it, you're supposed to eat it. This is a little extra large cardboard tunnel from Violet, which was in my haul. So they both quite like, oh look, Dustin's going to demonstrate it for you right there. Oh, never mind. So yeah, I've got that for them also, just to have the double tunnel effect for them. And then on there is just a good old-fashioned kebab with some apple sticks, some wooden chew, some loofah. So yeah, that one's there. And Bella occasionally chews in it, but Dustin's really not fussed by things hanging up. So in this corner, this is their pellet bowl. So it's a veggie bowl from Animates, and it's a KT one, and it's a cabbage, so it's quite cute. And then I've got their salt lick, their Himalayan salt lick there, which Dustin really, really loves. He always has to have a lick of his salt. And then that there is their Yours Truly waterer. It holds 1.5 litres of water. I did buy it. I originally had another ceramic bowl for their water bowl, but they just drink a lot of water, these two, so I was literally having to refill it in the morning and in the evening, and even then it was quite empty by the next day, so I was getting a bit worried that they weren't getting enough. So this holds 1.5 litres, so I change it pretty much every other day or so, just to give it a clean because it gets a bit mucky in there, but it holds a lot of water and it keeps it fresh. So that's been going really well. And then here is another garland, sports garland from Violet. This was Dustin's originally, a bit more of a boyish one, so I kept that one in. I've got a little roller here, which has been a bit chewed up and losing its colour a little bit, but that's from Animates as well, and they really like that toy. And then, like I said, I've got lino down, where all the bowls are and things like that. And in this corner, I have a litter tray. So this litter tray, as I've probably said in many videos, is from the warehouse. It was about $4, and it's a garage storage unit. So it's kind of, it's not really a litter tray, but it works really well. Fits 2 bunnies perfectly. And then I've got their paper bag holders that double as hay bags. And they've literally ripped all the hay. They were full this morning, and now it's all in there. But that's fine. So, so yeah, that's pretty much everything. So I'll give it a stand up and have a look at it all while the 2 bunnies just demonstrate it. So yeah, they really like this cage. I'm really happy with it. Half of our lounge is taken up by the rabbits, but that's okay. That's what I like. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and thank you for watching. Bye.